is the Lord Kenaloa debut runner, and he's 99 and 19.
So the market suggests that maybe there won't be much Wealthy Delight. Well, there will be if he wins at that sort of price, but not much confidence around him, Mark, for his debut.
Yeah, he's drawn wide 2 out in barrier number 11. Win was over further in Victoria. 3 trials. Haven't exactly set the world on fire, the trials, so might be just a case of waiting and seeing what he does tonight before launching into Wealthy Delight.
All right, there he is at 95. Guy Dragon, on the other hand, though, Paul, is well supported here, which would cap a good night for Zach Parton with his 3 winners so far.
Yeah, no, look, the All-Ups came through him, but he hasn't moved since they came through. 4.4 currently. Now, this is his first start for the new stable, previously with Chris So, and he's now with Casper Found, so 4.4 currently about Guy Dragon. I remember last season, John Sizey had a big price winner here, didn't he? Massive price.
Matthew Poon rode it. Gosh, what was his name? It'll come back to me.
It was close to 100 to 1.
It was over 100 to 1.
It was over 100, yeah.
People out there will be screaming at the TV the answer, but the name's just not coming.
Answers
at
on
the
back
moment.
Of a postcard with a crown.
I can tell you Neil Callan rode at the start before as well. I don't know why that sticks in my mind, but Neil rode it at Chartin. Matthew Poon rode it here. It went off at 100 to 1. And, he stayed on all right at Chartin, actually. It was a crazy price. And his name was... No, still not there.
California Gang Ho's come in for some support. He's now into 14.
Well, I've worked it out by the time this race is finished, but there's my boob. 33 and 5.7. He's probably looking for it a little bit easier, isn't it? I'd suggest he gets. I mean, he's eligible for the lower grade, but they obviously try the lightweight here.
Yeah, 34 and 5.9 currently. If you like, he's drawn wide, isn't he? Matthew Chadwick aboard. Guy Dragon's come in for some more support now. 3.8. So they're really rallying for Zach Parton's here. 1.5 a place as well. So that place price on fantasy, he's now driven.
Oh yeah,
1.4.
Tom Wood with the answer here. Pinghai Galaxy. 10 points to Tom.
Well done, Tom.
I knew, I just didn't want to tell you the answer.
I wasn't here, so I'm using it as an excuse.
All right, won't be long before they move in here for the final race this evening. It's been a good night's action so far. A few shorties roll, but we had California Rat get home in the previous, and Fantasy looking to do the same again here to give Joe his first winner of the night, and Danny Shum another as well. Money, though, for California Gung Ho here, Tom. It's 14, and each way for Guy Dragon as well.
He's coming from 18s. Andrew has California Gung Ho. Jenny's on top tip from the paddock for this final race of the night. Her best bet lines up here as well. That's Guy Dragon, who's at 3.6 and 1.5. But the favourite is Fantasy at 2.6 and 1.4 for this final race of the night. Karis Teton kicked things off with Chris So in the first race was with wins all. Chris So backed it up with Faithful Trinity in the second. 2 stable changes for him. Jimmy Ting on the board with Momentum Galaxy and Derek Lung. Harmony and Home started the Zach Parton run with Danny Schumann to Melbourne Hall, David Hall and Alpha Hedge Francis Loy. And California Rad was too good for them in the previous for Tony Cruz and Karis Teton. So still a handful of runners to move forward for this, the final race. Back at Sha Tin on Sunday afternoon for a 10-race card there. 1 p.m. start. Local time here in Hong Kong. Now the board's lit up. Keep You Warm into 13 to 1. Can't Stop the Feeling 9.1. Fantasy coming up to gate 1 and Saddlecloth 1. Winning Endeavour, First Responder, and California Gung Ho, who's now into 12. So good push for California Gung Ho. As we're set to go. Finale here at the Valley, about to get underway. And they're racing. Away they go to a good line out. Winning Endeavour didn't have a lot of early pace, and neither did Wealthy Delight. And there's good speed in the centre from Poise to Strike. Out wide at California Gung Ho, Keep You Warm. They're in the line of 3 into the first turn. Stanley Park races fourth, but he's wide from Laura's Guy Dragon. And Can't Stop the Feeling is 4 deep and looking to improve for Alexi Bedell. Now being surged forward. Back behind them is First Responder, also caught deep at the 700 metres. From Fantasy shuffled back on the rail. rail. Maboob winning Endeavour, and 3 to Wealthy Delight last at the 600 metres. Can't Stop the Feeling is pressed on with it and goes to the lead over California Gung Ho. 2 lengths to Stanley Park, poised to strike. Then came Keep You Warm. First Responder Deep. Laura's shaken up. Guy Dragon next from Maboob. Fantasy winning Endeavour. Wealthy Delight last. Can't Stop the Feeling at the 300 metres. Leads here 2.5. Giving chase as Stanley Park with First Responder is coming down the middle of the track with Lights and Siren. They're followed by Guy Dragon. Can't Stop the Feeling all out. First Responder Guy Dragon. Guy Dragon on the inside. It's a formidable 4 for Parton tonight, and Guy Dragon beats home First Responder. Can't Stop the Feeling. Photo 4th. Maybe Maboob or Stanley Park winning Endeavour arriving late. Fantasy on the rail. Then came Laura's, followed by Wealthy Delight, California Gung Ho. Poised to Strike, Never Yelped, and Keep You Warm last. Guy Dragon 4 for Parton tonight. First Responder. Can't Stop the Feeling. Who grabs 4th? It's between Maboob, Stanley Park. Maboob will get that from maybe Stanley Park and winning Endeavour. Arriving on the scene for Alex Lye down the outside. 4 for Zach Parton tonight. Clinical. It is first meeting here at Happy Valley for the 2021 season. And the stable change. Well, Chris So picked up two stable change winners earlier. This one's come from Chris So and gone to Casper Founds. Guy Dragon, 5:11.10. The King of the Valley's on the board as well. 19.64. The winner's time pretty much on standard 19.65 for the nightcap at the Valley. And they're racing. Away they go to a good line out. Endeavour didn't have a lot of early pace, and neither did Wealthy Delight. And there's good speed in the centre from Poised to Take out wider California Gung Ho, Keep You Warm. They're in the line of 3 into the first turn. Stanley Park races 4th, but he's wide from Laura's Guy Dragon, and Can't Stop the Feeling is 4 deep and looking to improve for Alexi Bedell, now being surged forward. Back behind him is First Responder, also caught deep at the 700 metres. From Fantasy shuffled back on the rail, Maboob winning Endeavour, and 3 to Wealthy Delight last at the 600 metres. Can't Stop the Feeling is pressed on with it and goes to the lead over California Gung Ho. 2 lengths to Stanley Park, poised to strike. Then came Keep You Warm. First Responder Deep. Laura's shaken up. Guy Dragon next from Maboob. Fantasy winning Endeavour. Wealthy Delight last. Can't Stop the Feeling at the 300 metres. Leads here 2.5. Giving chase as Stanley Park with First Responder is coming down the middle of the track with Lights and Siren. They're followed by Guy Dragon. Can't Stop the Feeling all out. First Responder Guy Dragon. Guy Dragon on the inside. It's a formidable 4 for Parton tonight, and Guy Dragon beats home first.
Half the card for Zach. What a great riding performance. The back end of the card here. There's the photo for 4th place, and it's Maboob just ahead of Stanley Park. And what a run winning Endeavour as well. We'll come back to them in due course. But Guy Dragon had a few in front of him. They swung for home, Mark, but he was just too good.
He was indeed. Zach 4th for the night, moves to 6 already onto the premiership and charges back to the lead. And the grey Guy Dragon. Case of musical stables, as Tom said. Chris So picked up a couple to join the barn, wins the first 2, loses Guy Dragon. Casper grabs it, wins the last, 42.50, 16.50, 59 for number 11 into second place, First Responder, and the Tenors run third, Can't Stop the Feeling, 27.50. Quinella 451, the Tiers yet to be semaphore. The trio 5, 10 and 11, 1,484. The King of the Valley's absolutely loving it out there, Paul.
He's hooting and carrying on, isn't he? He's adding the atmosphere to the place himself. He loves it. Yeah, well done. They got the cash there with the 5 Guy Dragon, Jenny's best as well. So well done there to Jenny as well. 42.50 ended up playing.
Yep, a couple of favourites beaten this evening, but Guy Dragon certainly got cheered home there. 4.2 and 1.6, and Zach Parton could do little wrong. He just saw Casper just run in as well. Kiss to the crowd who's playing up to the media, the camera crews down here as well in the winners' enclosure. All closely monitored with the social distancing we've got at the moment, but yeah, big winner there in the last, and so it'll be interesting to see if they stay here, go back to Chartin. I mean, he was pretty consistent last year for Chris So.
He was, wasn't he? And
yeah.
Obviously another string to his bow here at Happy Valley, and we know Casper loves bringing his horses here.
But he's only off 70. I say only off 70, but point being he's got 10 points for 11 points before he has to move into another class. We'll get definitely another opportunity here.